Today's horoscope, Gemini October 6, 2024. Discover your future with my daily horoscope for you about love, work, health, money and compatibility with other signs. Getting on top of your practical affairs can be the key to feeling emotionally satisfied today. However, with a Mercury-Mars square coming into play, it can make sense to take extra care communicating and drawing conclusions, especially as the day advances. People can be tense and impatient. Relations can be a little strained, or it's an impulsive or combative time, but the root of problems could be only about impatience or stress. Avoid responding too brusquely or prematurely about something that leads to regrets later. Jumping to conclusions or into action is not favored under the influence of this transit, but if you tap into its competitive energy to improve your understanding of a situation or to step up your game, you are in a fabulous place. A significant shift in the cosmos above has just begun, and you could already be noticing the effects of Gemini. Yesterday, mighty Mars, our red planet of drive, energy, and passion, entered its pre-shadow phase in the sky. For many long months, he has been primarily orbiting your solar house of wealth, income, and possessions. As he begins to slow down, you'll notice delays around money or frustrations starting to crop up. If you and your significant other have been considering putting down a lot of money on some big purchases, you may want to move with haste before a big challenge arrives in your combined wealth later in the year. Financial frustrations may begin to build. It might be challenging to feel financially self-assured when the pre-shadow period for Mars retrograde begins. You could feel overwhelmed by how much there is to consider. Bills, personal expenses, goals, and more could lead to a lot of aggravation. Instead of breaking down, you could do something with this energy. Your anger regarding your finances could be transformed into motivation and ambition to do something different. Allow your inner fire to fuel the financial security and stability that you wish to have. This is a day for making yourself feel comfortable. If there is something on your mind that you need to unload, ask a friend to lend an ear. If you feel that you need more cardio exercise than you've been getting lately, make today your first good home workout and feel the benefit of those deep breaths balancing out your body's energy. Things are moving, and all for the better. In love, the wind is blowing in the right direction. If you are single, you will embark on some new adventures and meet new people, flirt, and have evenings out. If you are part of a couple, your relationship will suddenly be more exciting and you will be tantalized by your partner. A hot day is waiting for you. Let everyone around you be warned. Today, the moon transitions from a playful and creative area of your chart to your busy work sector. Despite this shift, life is unlikely to become all about work at the expense of play. The moon's visit coincides with Venus's presence in your work sector during her peak alignment in your career zone, while wrapping up an eclipsing new moon on the playful side. The sun ensures things remain balanced, providing an opportunity to apply what you've learned about work and life balance over recent months. The moon might have left your romantic sector after the eclipsing new moon 2 days ago, but this is a bell that can't be unrung. Where the sun and moon came together to give the spirit of romance a serious boost, the solar introduced the element of fate. 12 days after Venus, planet of love left, the support is there to start turning her desires into reality. Daily Planetary Overview. Let's take a moment to talk about those magical moments a year, the ones where everything suddenly seems to fall into place, as if the answer had been sitting there all along, just waiting for you to notice it. Have you ever been caught in the cycle of overthinking, weighing every possible angle, only for the solution to hit you out of the blue when you least expect it? That's the energy today has in store for you. You may find that the clarity you've been chasing arrives when you stop searching so hard for it. Often, the best ideas and insights come to us when we allow ourselves a moment to just be. It's like when you're trying to recall something, and the moment you stop trying, the answer pops right into your mind. Think back to a time when everything clicked for you, a moment when, after a lot of deliberation, the path forward suddenly became crystal clear. How did that feel? Was it a sense of relief, excitement, or even surprise? Share your story. It's likely that someone else is feeling stuck right now, and your experience could be the encouragement they need. Speaking of challenges, today may bring some twists and turns that require you to be flexible. But think of these obstacles not as roadblocks but as part of the process, tasks to be completed with patience and determination. Have you ever set out on a path with one plan in mind, only to discover that you had to adjust your course along the way? Maybe that change ended up being the best thing that could have happened. Remember, success doesn't always come in a straight line. Life's journey often has detours, and that's perfectly okay. Those detours can be rich with lessons and unexpected blessings. If you've ever had a setback that later turned out to be a hidden blessing, share it with us. Your story could inspire someone who's facing a similar hurdle today. Sometimes, in our eagerness to get things done, we lose the joy in the process. Think about the last time you were so focused on checking items off your to-do list that you forgot to enjoy the journey. Today is a reminder to pace yourself and embrace the small moments along the way. Life isn't just about reaching the destination, it's about finding meaning and satisfaction in the steps that lead you there. So, take a breath, give yourself permission to slow down, and enjoy the ride. Have you ever had one of those days where, on the surface, everything seems fine, but underneath, something just feels off? It's like your emotions are out of sync with the world around you. You're not alone. We all experience those moments, and today's planetary alignments might be stirring up exactly that kind of energy. It can be confusing when your emotions don't quite match your circumstances, but remember, it's okay to feel this way. You don't need to analyze every emotion or fix everything right away. Sometimes the best thing you can do is acknowledge what you're feeling without judgment. Let those feelings be, without trying to change them. Have you ever noticed how quickly a bad mood can pass when you stop fighting it and simply allow yourself to feel? Tension, frustration, or confusion can be fleeting if you don't resist them. Be kind and gentle with yourself today. These emotional ups and downs won't last forever, and on the other side of them, there's brighter energy waiting to fill your spirit. If you've experienced this kind of emotional ebb and flow before, how did you move through it? What tools or practices helped you come back into balance? Share with USA Euro. We'd love to hear your experiences. Whether it's taking time to meditate, talking with a friend, or simply giving yourself a quiet moment to reset, your story might be exactly what someone else needs to hear today. Remember, we're all navigating this journey together. Embrace each moment, trust that clarity will come when it's meant to, and know that you're exactly where you need to be right now. You've got this.